welcome. It's a little bit of a mixed night tonight. Unfortunately, we've got some of the guys unavailable from the creche, and we've got some of the ladies unavailable. So we thought, well, you know what? We'll give you a bit of a mixed evening and mixed giggles, shall we say. So I'm sure it is going to be an amazing night, as always. So we are joined by the lovely Lisa. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are we doing on this fine sunny evening?
I'm not too bad, actually. Feeling a bit, but hopefully that will soon subside. Looking forward to some giggles later, as always.
Absolutely. We're joined by the lovable Steve. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are we doing tonight, Steve?
Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad.
And definitely, we can't miss him. Our lovable dastardly Dan.
It just wouldn't be the same without him.
Oh, of course not. It's like part of the furniture now.
Cool.
So how are we doing tonight, Dan?
Pretty good. I'm clutching the man card just in case you try and feminize me, but no, I'm otherwise reasonably sane.
I like the way you said reasonably. So, and lurking in the background, we've got my, I would say lovable, but So he's just lurking in the background at the moment.
Hello.
Hello, Louis.
So we've got 11 people watching at the moment. So thank you very much for joining us on your Saturday evening. So before we go around and see what will be on everybody's benches tonight, we shall see who's joining us. So the first one in was Spotty saying, "Hi Nat, I get the impression the ladies are taking the helm." Yeah, unfortunately not tonight, but the ladies will definitely be back in full form another night. And then we've got Mark Shellard joining us, saying, "Evening, Nat, Model Works and Lisa." So good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Mark.
We've got Sprue and Glue joining us, saying hello to each and every one of you, lurking.
Hiya, David.
We've got Chancellor joining us, saying evening also. Good evening, Chancellor.
Hi, Chancellor.
We've got Mark of Edinburgh Modelling Man Cave saying evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Plastic and Craft and crew. How are we all tonight? Good evening, Mark. We've got Stuart Tucker joining us saying hello, gang. So hello, Stuart.
Hi, Stuart.
We've got Gary from Famana Modelling joining us saying hi all. So good evening, Gary.
Good evening, Gary.
We've got Scott from the Junk Work saying good evening. So good evening, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
We've got Little Dave saying evening all. So good evening, Dave.
Good evening, Little Dave. We've got two Davids in.
Got the Junk Work saying, "Ooh, I spy a bike behind Dan."
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
My
Yes.
parking spot for moped.
Let's just say, Scott, I've not quite witnessed it, but I have heard some very interesting tales of Dan and said moped.
It's actually the parking spot between my turning circle because it comes in the front door as far as there, and then I've got to get off, shut the front door, open the back door, and then I go out the back door into the backyard, turn round and come back in. So that it's facing right way. Because when I tried doing it where I've got turning circle, use this little bit of space here as a turning circle, I might have accidentally crashed into the bloody kitchen. and I'm not sure what to put now. I've had to replace my front mudguard on moped because this is kind of hard and it doesn't like the moped.
Oh dear, Dan.
You do worry me about your sanity at times.
But it's pretty good because I've got a wooden floor in here. So if I've come in from the wet, if I time it just right, I can do an handbrake turn around this little corner. But like I say,
please notice, do not try any of this at home.
no, it's definitely not recommended for anyone who favours sanity.
If you do, try and get it on camera.
Oh, dear me. Mark's going, behave now, Lewis. Yes, behave. 'Cause all I can see is just him prancing about behind the laptop. Is that I'm trying to be. That's for knocking.
No.
Oh. I'm trying to be sensible here, and all I see is him jiggling behind the camera. It's like, behave. Butcher that model. Thanks, Dan. Now all I have is Jasper Carrot's funky moped in my head and the B side. I hope that rings a bell with others.
Yeah, Jasper Carrot. Yeah. Oh dear.
God, it's a long, long time ago.
Fermana modelling, not good, had a bad ear bash in there. Can't imagine why, Gary. And we've got Lynn joining us saying hi, y'all. Hugs. Evening, Lynn.
Good evening.
Hi, Lynn.
Scott's put, if I could have both my bikes, both my bikes would be in the house.
I've tried that. And after I got this one, I'd also got a 125 dirt bike, and so, I thought for safety at bikes, because I can't park it out front, it'll just get nicked. So I'll bring them into house because they'll both fit through front door. Well, one of them will. Other one, it's sort of lean it on one side and try and ignore the great big gash marks that are coming out of paintwork. But so brought moped in, parked it up against the back door, brought the other bike in and parked it up against front door, and then thought, yeah, they'll be really safe now, just so long as there's not a fire, because then I'm pretty much toast,
I'm moving swiftly on. So we shall let people start going down to the benches. So, Lisa, what will you be working on this evening?
I am working on a diamond art. I was planning on starting a model, but my head's not 100%, so I don't want to start making mistakes. So I thought diamond art doesn't really take too much concentration. So plus this Rivendell picture is, like you see, it's only just started, and I've got like another how much? It's
60
by 80. I've only just started it, so yeah, I've got a long way to go. So I thought, yeah, I'll just sit quietly and do a bit of this tonight.
Don't blame you. Steve, what are you doing on your bench tonight?
More PE.
Oh, your new favourite skill.
Mm.
It's a PE master.
Does that involve jumping jacks, being a PE master?
Star jumps and everything.
Yeah, I wish. I think that'd be easier.
And what are you gracing us with tonight, Dan?
Tonight, hang on, I need to switch my camera, don't I?
Unless you're showing us motorbike skills, which I do not recommend.
Yeah, tonight I shall be jumping this great big, doing 60 mile an hour down the corridor and then jumping through the entire kitchen and out the back door, which will be not open and on fire.
Oh, goodness me.
Or I might just do this. I got what scale is it? 1/72 scale. The A10C Thunderbolt that I'm doing sort of Terminator Salvation inspired. I'm going to do a bit of a diorama thing to go with it. So you got obviously going to be all knackered up post-apocalyptic style.
Ooh.
Replacement engine that's kind of like you get with car door that's a mismatched colour, because post-apocalyptic stuff, I'm pretty sure they're not going to have a factory down the street that builds. Well, I don't think anyone has a factory down the street. What am I talking about? Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, so engine swapped that's a mismatched colour. This panel opens, so I'm going to have little dude stood here doing some kind of tinker-bottering, fiddling with his engine here. And then I've got a blender file of a T800 endoskeleton that I'm going to have sort of making its way towards the plane, from this side where the guy can't see it, sort of where it's sort of just before a Terminator attacks kind of scenario. And I'm going to have to figure out something for a diorama base. I'm thinking of using some of this stuff, some underfloor insulation. So if I chop it big enough, should. Yeah, and that's me.
I'm sure it'll be something weird and very wonderful.
Oh yeah, definitely be weird. That bit's guaranteed.
Oh gosh, yeah. And for myself, because I am Chat Dolly tonight, I'm actually starting a new one, which will be all revealed in just a little while. Once I get it all set up. Give me 2 seconds. Don't know if I've got a little picture to hand actually. Bear with me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see. So I'm trying to get directions. So yes, so that's what I'm working on. I'm working on a Pegasus.
Ooh.
Something different.
Cool.
Hopefully that will go a bit smoother for me. And we've got Oh, sorry guys, just bear me 1 second and I'll be with you. So, and also, well, just for our lovely viewers, we have got an extra special lady joining us, with it being Ladies' Night. Ta-da!
Oh, dear. Very nice to meet you.
Hello.
What's your
Not heard of
name?
them. I don't know. I've not chosen one yet.
So yeah, because it was Ladies' Night, Mark Ewan actually made a joke in our chat about dressing up as ladies. The bloke dressed up as ladies. So Lewis said, "Well, actually, you know what? Why not? It'd be a laugh." Although he thought Steve might have joined in, and Dan.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit left out here, guys.
We just knew that we couldn't compete with your radiant. That.
We couldn't we could not compete with your feminosity.
Leave them alone. Leave the socks alone.
Dear.
Yeah, leave the socks alone.
Oh, goodness me.
So yes, Lewis will be our extra lady for how long? I don't know. I think he's feeling a bit.
This hair's itchy.
Brings a whole new meaning to the word chat, Dolly.
Absolutely. So, Lewis, what will you be working on tonight?
I'm going to be working on.
I'm a lady.
Yeah. Got my pantyhose on. I said that right, didn't I?
Yes. Oh, no, stop
Putting
it.
motors in the Lancaster nacelles. We've got the motors. That's all just taped together. The back's all done. It's not painted because I just need that for the weight, just so it doesn't tip up with the engine and the motors, because there's 4 of them. Yeah, so I'm going to get another one built up. I might lose the socks in a minute because they get in the way a bit.
They know what we have to contend with day in, day out.
I thought he was just going to rest him on the bench.
Oh,
Well, I did offer him an extra cup size, but he didn't like.
go on the bench.
Oh, goodness.
It hasn't made any difference. They've not gone down. You got moves.
Well, pregnant as well, by the way.
Oh, this is not going to end well tonight.
I hope you ain't got a thong on.
Oh,
No comment. If it whistles, it's not me.
You're getting self-garroted.
You're a bit breezy.
Oh dear. So yes, we shall save everyone's eyes. Safe to say, with all the comments that are coming in, it has gone down very, very well. First one that just popped up that I've seen, Lynn, and on the big sports children's telly broke now.
Yeah, do not adjust your sets.
yeah.
Oh dear me. So Stuart Tucker, question about your diamond art, peeps. So yes, fire away, Stuart. And both myself and Lisa will help you out. And Lucilla.
She was like Buffy, weren't she?
No, first name I just thought of off the top of my head.
Drusilla. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That was Drusilla.
Oh, Drusilla. That could work.
Cruella, more like.
Oh, there you are. Lynn's got it better. Louisa.
No,
No,
that's
that
too-
sounds too much like my name.
Yeah, it sounds too much like my daughter's name.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm just having trouble getting the idea out of my head that he drives down motorway dressed like that.
Only the bottom half in the truck. No one can see.
Ian Dalfways, good evening, guys. No wonder Lewis is popular at truck parks, dressed like that.
Oh, it's a bit uncomfy, you know.
Yeah, at least now you know how we feel. So yes, we shall save everybody's eyes. Gotta keep your hair on.
Oh, it's itching.
It's not that bad.
It's itching. I think Paige has got nips or something.
Ah, dear me. So yes. So whilst everyone gets prepped on at the bench, we are going to be having the usual things tonight. We're going to have the gallery, which Lisa will go through for you. And tonight, you've actually got a bit of respite. Lewis, Lewis has actually created, and he will be going through the Name That Thing tonight.
Wibble.
So I can't.
No wibble.
I can't
It's gonna be done
decide.
properly.
Yeah, if I should be worried or reassured with Lewis doing it. So yes, even I'm in the dark on this one.
Well, that's good because at least then you can take part for a change.
Absolutely.
See how it's done properly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not with your cheating one.
Oh, here we go. Stuart Tucker is put. Okay, diamond art backing. Does it take a wash so to blend the starkness of the white?
I'll let Lisa answer that one.
I have no idea.
I don't know, in all fairness, because I've not ever attempted to wash them, but I imagine it wouldn't.
I
Because
can't imagine them being washable, to be honest.
No, because all it is underneath, it's basically like a glue. Is that the best way I can think of, Lisa?
Yeah, it's an adhesive of some sort.
Yeah. So obviously, if you wash it, it's going to bring the adhesive off, which will bring off your gems. So I can't honestly think off the top of my head of a way that you could do it other than. The only way I can think of is like a tea bag staining. If you're not wanting it so white, if you're just wanting it coloured.
But having said that, when you haven't got the light shining through it, it's not exactly. It's not white, is it? And once it's in a frame or something, you don't really see the backing anyway.
No, well, admittedly, I always cut, literally, when I frame mine, I'll literally chop all this bottom, I'll literally chop all the white off.
Right.
So I just frame the picture if I can find a picture that fits it perfectly.
Yeah, I've got the issue though. The two that I've finished, the 30 by 40 frames, so they fit the canvas exactly, including this bit, but they've got mounts inside. But the mounts are too chunky, like that much. So especially it's not so noticeable with the two owls, but with the cows, it pretty much chops half the noses off. So I need to cut them down a bit. So.
Where is he? Stuart Tucker, sorry. Okay, if wanted, yes, tea bag of colour powders. All colour powders, yeah. Steve's disappeared for a little bit. But yeah, it's personally down to each individual preference. I haven't seen anybody colour them. All the pictures I've seen of finished pieces, they've either really cut it back to the picture like I do, or they try and display it a bit like Lisa does, where they leave the backing on. It's each their own, but in all fairness, if you try it or someone that you know tries it, then I would definitely love to see how it works out.
Yeah, I've heard that people, like how you can buy the canvases with the wooden frame.
Yes.
I have seen people doing that. So maybe that's what Stuart's on about. Rather than actually putting it into a picture frame, is to wrap it around a proper wooden frame as if it was a proper canvas.
Yes.
But obviously, if you're doing that, then you'd need additional, like that sealer that you can buy, Mod Podge or something, just to make the diamonds more secure.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, well, another way, you can, like Lisa said, either turn it into a canvas, or some people I have seen, it's like sticky ribbon, different colour tape, and they actually, again, stick it round. Oh, you're taking off your dress already, Babs?
I can't breathe in it.
Again, welcome to our world. I'll tell you one of my... So, go on, Dan.
So you get a dodgy reputation for taking your dress off in public places, you know.
You think that's tight? Tell you what, next time it's ladies' night, I'll put you in one of my proper corsets.
No.
At this rate, she's going to have him in rubber knickers.
He does have these wonderful ideas.
I got told it was ladies' night. I'm quite disappointed at you and Steve.
Well, I do want to outshine you.
And technically, you haven't seen my bottom half, so you know. But it's a family show, so tough luck.
Underneath the desk, he's in stockings and suspenders.
High heels.
Yeah. Yeah, but the heels are killing me ankles. It's driving me crackers.
And we've got Muse joining us, saying wanders in and sits down for a few. Hey all, so good evening, Muse.
Hi, Muse.
Hi, Marcy.
Scott has put, can I say a massive thank you to Lisa for the awesome surprise this morning?
You're very welcome, Scott.
Oh no.
Muse has put, make sure it's a proper boned corset. Oh, it is. All boned, and it's literally got the ribbon all the way up the back, so you can really tighten it. So anyone that's seen Titanic, and obviously with the scene with Rose, it's basically like one of them corsets.
Right.
I have fun doing it up for her.
You just put, I can create that image without help, thanks. We've got Kevin joining us. What have I come into tonight?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, you missed the fun tonight, Kevin.
Do you hold on to your hats?
And your dresses.
But you couldn't lose.
No, I don't need to. It fits snugly. It's sort of half on. I'm getting a bit chilly.
Don't know.
Muse has put, yes, Nat, do it.
No.
Yes,
No.
that's what the audience wants.
The audience didn't know they wanted me in a dress until they see it.
Muse, and strap it down real good too. Muse, we best get a chance to watch later since we missed it though. Oh yes, it will be when the video is playbackable. Then yes, the video will be staying up.
Once it's on the internet, it stays on the internet.
Absolutely.
Hence the reason why I didn't put one.
Was that hence the reason why you didn't put yours on?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh dear me. It's never a boring night.
Ask Steve a question.
If you wish. I don't think he'll exchange fashion tips with you, unfortunately.
No. Steve, I'm putting in these motors,
Mm-hmm.
but I need to secure them. So I've got a bit of plastic card to go underneath,
Mm-hmm.
and to stop it spinning, I'm going to put this on the back, just like that.
You're going to put what on the back?
This bit of plastic card on the back.
I can't see it, it's too long. 1 second.
Turn kitchen light on.
If you make me full screen and then make me big. So,
Oh, wrong one. Right.
like that.
Is there feedback?
Is it what?
Because I can hear myself.
No.
No.
Yeah.
But there is these holes at the back. Do they need to be kept open?
Yes, because they need to breathe. The motor
So they
needs
need
to
to
breathe.
be open. Okay.
You're better off cutting some plastic card
Yeah.
and sticking them to the side,
Right.
and then gluing that onto the side of the inside of the nacelles.
Okay. How do I get them to stick to the side? The motor.
Super glue.
Super glue. Thank you.
No problem.
Happy now?
Yeah.
So have you guys got anything to share? Anything you've been up to this week?
I've been messing with my DeLorean frame. Bring it across. Just a little DeLorean frame.
Oh gosh, it's not that little, Ben. Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
So I had that because I finished the
I
actual.
thought it was all finished.
Yeah, I finished the actual DeLorean itself, but then so if I hold it, there you go, can get a full view of it. So I finished the actual DeLorean itself, but then it's a parts work. So there's a bunch of times where, you know, bits are missing from what they've sent in delivery. And when it got to the part where they sent the frame, it comes in two halves. So it's sort of got a split here. So everything from bottom up windscreen forwards is a separate piece.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they'd sent me 2 of the same delivery. So there's 6 issues per delivery. So I got full frame and a free display stand for DeLorean. And as you do, started building away. And then a couple of days later, I got the same delivery again. So I've ended up with 2 at frame.
2 frames, oh, that's all right.
So I thought, with any other, excuse me, any other car, it'd be, what the hell do I do with that, you know? But then in the at the end of the second film, it gets struck by lightning, sent back in time to from 1955 to 1855, where it spends 100 years hidden in an abandoned mine shaft. So I'm thinking, with this second frame that I've got, I can do a massive diorama of the car where it's all wrapped up. So it wrapped it in tarp.
Yeah.
Left it on so it's raised off the ground on
Something. Yeah.
And left it in cave for 100 years. So I'm thinking, I've got body panels, extra body panels for, I had it right here a minute ago. Yeah. You know, for the above the wheel arches. And somewhere kicking about in a cupboard, I've got the ones that go above the front wheels. So I'm thinking, if I use sheets of styrene card to fill out the rest of the body panels and windscreen and whatever, I've got the basic shape of the car, which I don't need the actual body panels. Yeah, I can just sort of wrap it up. If I make 2 wheels, if I make 2 of these and then stick them together, the same thickness as the wheels of the car.
But don't you have another set of wheels for the DeLorean? Doesn't it come with 3 sets of wheels?
Yeah. Well,
because I've got the original ones, then the white wall ones, and then the train ones.
Yeah, but I'm working on the idea of, I get it built up so that it looks like it did in the first film, with nuclear reactor and everything like that. Take a bunch of pictures, then modify it for the second one, where it's in flight mode, where the
wheels are hanging out.
Yeah, take a bunch of pictures, and then you've got the 50s tires and that circuit board that they put on it, and then the train version. So the wheels, the extra wheels that come with it, I'm going to be using on the actual car, and then I want to put together, you know, kind of like a wheel rack.
Yeah,
I've seen them at the local tyre place, where they've got sort of a semicircle thing that they'll slot wheels into. But then the wheels that are on the version of the car that's wrapped up, the wheels themselves are also wrapped up. So I'm going to do...
have you watched World of Wayne do this?
Well, I haven't seen him. I've seen him do... He's done the train version.
He's done all of them. He's got links to a guy or different people that can do upgrades for it. And I think one of them is a wheel rack.
Yeah, I think I'd seen it. Yeah, I'd seen it put stickers on the wheel rack that said Back to the Future and decals. But I just kind of fancy having a crack at building my own wheel rack. Because I've not done that much, scratch building type stuff. So I figure this is my big chance. But I've just got to
start somewhere.
Yeah, because I've got myself.
You get yourself some styrene sheet and then some styrene, not tube, or you could get tube, or you could get the rectangle lengths, and then you just cut your styrene sheets to your angles, and then glue your trusses across to the bottom, so the wheels set in the trusses, and then you can do it up so it's got another truss on top of that, so you can put 2 sets in one rack.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to build another house to fit this diorama in, to get it somewhere resembling accuracy. You've got the car itself, which
it's 1/8 scale, isn't it?
It takes up a fair bit of space, and then you got to add at least that to either side for where cave wall is. Because if I'm doing it like a stage where you've got 3 walls and a floor, it's going to be bigger than my desk. It takes up an A3, A2. The car on its own takes up a full A2 cutting mat.
Wow.
Yeah, my Mustang's the same. It weighs a ton as well.
Yeah, the DeLorean, I can't remember the exact weight, but I did it the highly manly way of working out a weight. Pick it up and go, yes, that's about the same as my microwave, which is really heavy.
Yes, definitely a very manly approach, Dan.
Well, that's why they awarded me the man card, you see, because I'm rather manly. T-shirts are freebie that came end at DeLorean as well, and I slopped all over it.
Can't take you anywhere, Dan.
No, I need a bib. Let's go back.
Let's have a nosy. Jacqueline has joined us. Hi, what have I missed?
Nothing.
All sorts.
Oh, yes.
Lewis and his pole dancing.
Don't give him ideas, Dan.
I thought he was going to dig some out there. I was like, oh, God, what's he digging out now?
Wow.
Scale Modern Muse. What do you fingers now? Has anyone done a clear coat test on a diamond art? We need to find out what's best to seal the gems in place. My plan is a proper glass frame, but it still needs to be secure. I personally haven't. I know over here some people swear by either PVA glue or a PVA based glue, like it's Mod Podge. But admittedly, that's all I do with my Muse is I literally just put them in a normal picture frame with a glass front and hang them up. Oh, thank you. So yeah, this is we bought it for Lewis's models and the diamond art, but like I say, I haven't got round to using it. So have you tried anything with yours, Lisa?
No, I've done exactly the same as you. The two that I finished, they're just in frames with the glass.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to ask you, how long has it been in the glass frame, and has any of the diamonds actually shifted?
Trying to think now. It'll be coming up to a year since I finished my white tiger. So it'll be around the year mark since I finished my white Bengal tiger, and none of them seem to. What?
Yep. What's happened is the frame isn't strong enough to pinch it between the backboard of the frame and the glass, and it started to slip down.
Oh, and my wolf one.
Yeah. So one of the diamonds has come off because of that reason. So I think the best way to do that is get a staple gun and just staple it to the backboard to hold it in position.
Right, I knew it shifted, but I didn't know it.
Yeah, one's just slipped off just because it's slipped down.
Right, I shall have a look at that one then.
It's probably caught on the mount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just dragged it off.
Yeah, it's because it's trying to pinch between. It is still trying to pinch between the backboard and the actual glass in front, and the picture itself slipped down, but that one gem stopped where it was.
That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking to cut the mount to size so that it fits the edge perfectly, and that way you've got that added security as well for the picture, so that it's got less chance of sliding down.
Yeah, because remember rightly, don't shake the table up, please.
Sorry.
My white tiger is a really snug fit, but I know my wolf, the frame is bigger, so I have had to leave a bit of a border around it.
Right.
That could be why.
So yeah, so it might be worth what Lewis is suggesting.
It's
a bit if you're not likely to take it out of the frame again or use the frame for something else, then you might as well secure it in place.
Absolutely. I know that wolf definitely won't. Muse. Also, how does light affect the gems over time? Because the glass or other materials matter. Again, my longest one has only been a year, so I don't really think it's long enough to actually be able to give an honest answer.
Well, we say mine are only a few weeks old, so they haven't actually been up on the wall yet, so I wouldn't know. I suppose as long as they're not in direct sunlight, it'd be like any picture, wouldn't it?
Muse, PVA base stuff and Mod Podge eventually turned yellow. Oh. I think we might be following Lewis's suggestion then. And it goes brittle long before that.
I have seen something on Facebook, it keeps popping up, like one of these diamond art companies, and they sell their own sealer. I don't know how that would work, whether that's just an adhesive base or what.
Yeah.
I haven't really looked into it. I'll have a look, see if I can find it. Can't remember what the company was called.
Yes, but keep keep an eye. If we can't find it tonight, then we will certainly post it in either in the craft station or the Dexterous Crafter.
All of them.
Mm.
And the Crèche.
Yes, and the Crèche. We've got Ian Dalthwaite saying, Nat, a quick thank you for your advice a few weeks back. The Ford Rally Car Diamond Art Kit arrived this week. Oh, wow. I very much look forward to seeing the pictures and your progress with that, Ian. Kevin Stevens, gaffer tape it to the backboard. Right, again, a different idea. Mark Shellard, can you imagine Lewis driving his lorry dressed like that and getting pulled over? Oh, dear me. Muse Blesser has become our official tester, Lisa.
Okay.
We thought I'll have to pick up some small kits and test some things out then.
Right.
Muse, I saw the sealer in the craft shop yesterday, but I didn't have the time to read the label. I was headed to work. And they also sell the blank paper and containers of gems to create your own works.
I've just shared what I was on about. I've just shared the link in chat. It might come up in a minute. I don't know. The company keeps coming up on my Facebook feed. So, like I say, it's just called a sealer, but
Yes. Did you say you put it in the live stream chat, Lisa?
yeah, I thought I had.
Yeah. Do you want to put it in the
Yeah,
Saturday Night Crèche? Because it's just only admins can put
right.
mods. Although actually, yeah, you are a mod, so you should be able to. Just
Lisa should be
under
able to,
mine. Yeah.
It's just in the normal chat, so I don't understand why it wouldn't let me share a link. So it won't let me share a link in the live chat.
No, because there's nothing popping up.
Go into YouTube and paste it into there.
Yeah, that's what I've done, but doesn't seem to want to come up. Unless it's my flipping phone being silly. It's definitely not wanting to come up. Definitely.
Well, actually, it might not be you, Lisa. It might be my settings because it's obviously linked with my YouTube, but I don't know if it's approved or not. I don't think it's just. Do you want to add the link to the Saturday Night Crèche Facebook group?
I'm just heading over there now.
One step ahead of me.
I'm on my phone because obviously I can't do it. Right. But the thing is, if anybody's watching on YouTube, it won't come up, will it?
No.
That's if it'll leave. Oh, there we go. It's come up on Facebook. So I don't know whether you can perhaps copy that and paste it into the YouTube channel.
Paste it in our chat. Paste it in our chat.
I can't from my phone. That's the thing.
Oh, just like a.
What, in the messenger chat?
Then again, you can show it, can't you?
Yeah, copy link. Let's see if it worked for me. Yep, there you are.
So you've managed, yeah, cool. I'm not sure where the company is based or what it's like, but I didn't want to be forking out. You know, it's only $6.99, but if you're not ordering anything else, and the postage is like £3 or £4, it's not really worth it.
No.
So, but all I'm thinking is if Marcy can find something similar over her way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Having said that, that company could even be based in the States, so it might not cost as much for her to get it to her. So, but we'll see.
You're having a bubble.
Oh dear,
I
it's
don't
not
think
behaving.
Oh, it's so tiny. It's unreal.
Are you dropping things? Have we got spillage?
No, I've got something that's so tiny.
But that's the thing, sealers, they could just be another type of adhesive. And if, like Marcy says, they go yellow after a while, then...
Yeah, it's one of those do you or don't you? Because no, some of these kits, they are not cheap.
No.
Muse has put in chat, yes, I've seen that site. It's a UK site.
Right, okay. It is the UK.
And Dave has put, little Dave has put in chat, Lewis would be fine. We had a transvestite bus driver who was sacked for coming to work in a woman's uniform. He won the court case because his contract said company uniform must be worn at work at all times, but did not say what sex.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. Dale Lewis, if you're feeling liberated wearing my dress.
Feel a bit chilly.
It might be all right for summer, but not so much for winter.
Well, I'm sure I can get him a nice fetching pair of tights that will fit him.
No, I think she's got a whole hog and wear stockings.
So yeah, so what has everybody in chat been up to this week? Have you been at your bench at all, or have you just been out enjoying the beautiful weather if you've been lucky enough to have it this week?
I've been at work.
You've been working on your trucker's tan, haven't you?
One arm.
Yep. One arm, half my face.
Oh, the life of a trucker.
What's a half top?
A half top would either be a crop top or a boob tube top. So yeah, so Muse has put in chat, maybe leggings. Hold on. Yeah, maybe leggings and a half top instead, Lewis. LOL.
Yeah, she probably means a crop top.
Yeah.
I've just assumed that.
Sorry, go on.
I've just assumed that it were Lewis that were Googling for new outfits. I didn't realise it was Muse that had mentioned
it. Muse, but now I got to get ready for work. Not a problem, Muse, but thank you very much for joining us.
Catch you later, Muse.
See you later, Marcy.
Yeah, and she was saying before, I was outside before this working on one of my plant beds. Oh, I'm seeing some modelling progress from Lynn. I have just finished the Lego Space Shuttle Discovery and Hubble Space Telescope. Well, hey, we've got a model from Lynn.
Ding ding.
Scott, I have been trying to find some modelling mojo and making lots of shiny things at work.
Anything for me, Scott?
We never know. I'm sure we can find a lovely necklace and
Yeah, pearl necklace. I'm sure you like a pearl necklace.
something to bring out the brown in your eyes. Chancer, chilled out week, some DIY, plenty of time at the modelling bench, working on a Tamiya 135th M3A2 Scout car. And Scott, I hope the kids didn't see Dad Lewis wearing the dress. No, we did save the kid guys.
You imagine Connor seeing that?
Oh yes.
That confused them.
Well, he knows Daddy's been dressed up silly because
He chose the bloody lipstick.
he didn't want to go to bed.
Oh, right.
So I said to him, I said, right, well, if you go to bed like a good boy, then you can pick Daddy some lipstick. So he was a bit confused at that statement. So I just said, well, Daddy's been a bit silly tonight. So I think we'll give it 5-10 minutes or so, Lisa, and we'll head over to the gallery if you're ready.
Yeah, sure.
5 minutes or so, and then we'll head over and have a gander. Jacqueline, Lewis, if you look on the website, there's men's jewels too.
I've got some jewels, thank you.
I'm sure you have, mate.
And Scott, I will make you a lovely diamond princess tiara, Lewis.
Ah, thank you, Scott.
Oh dear.
Bless you. We can't accuse you of being boring, Lewis.
Yeah, only lived this life once.
Oh. You? So actually, have you actually got any modelling done this week, Lewis, in truck?
Yeah, I've got all my tracks half made up. I've just got to put the connectors on the side for them to make them stiff. What did you sniggle at that one for?
Nothing? Nothing whatsoever.
Moan at James having a dirty mind.
You can say I've been hanging around the guys a bit too long. I was pure and innocent, me.
Really?
And so if you believe that, you will believe anything.
Right, about the sensible ones.
Say that again, sorry, Lisa.
And what was it you were saying last night about the sensible ones? And which category do you fit into, Nat?
Oh, I'm definitely one that needs supervision. I wouldn't quite say I'm as bad as Dan, but I'm probably not that far actually above him.
Give it time, we can work on that.
Gosh.
Right.
Sticking. I have to get that baking paper out. Scott's just put, do you want matching earrings, necklace and bracelet, Lewis? Lol.
I've not got my ears pierced. No, I've got no intention of having it done.
Sorry guys, spare me 2 seconds. Need to get some greaseproof paper out. Sorry, say that again.
So how many times does Lewis want his ears pierced? Because I can sort it out, no problem. I got plenty of nails.
Sorry, Dan, you broke up a bit there, mate.
Just inquiring as to how many times you want your ears pierced, or how many of your ears you want pierced.
No, I still can't make it out, mate.
Oh no, thanks, Dan. You're making me cringe. So I think if you're ready, Lisa, we'll head over to the gallery.
Yeah, be a good idea before I start this. The next number.
Oh, just quickly, Scott's put, I can make you some nice clip-ons, Lewis.
What's he going to clip them onto?
Right.
That would be terrible.
Are we ready? Right, let's do this. So, tonight's What's on the Bench? The Saturday night Crèche. First up, we have Len. What's he saying? The Dragon 135th Russian JS2 tank, an enjoyable build. I made considerable use of Tamiya weathering powders, dry brushing and washes. The mud was a mix of sawdust, brown paint and PVA glue. The logs lashed to one side were used to help traction of if a tank got stuck. Oh, learn something new every day. This is the first element of a diorama with a lend-lease a 3M2 Scout car and about 20 figures. Oh gosh, very nice. Very good. I wonder if the 22 has any significance.
Perhaps it's agent driver.
Possibly.
Probably was.
Very good. So next up we have Mr. Mark Ewing from Edinburgh Modelling Man Cave. Quickly getting through the Zvezda 135th T-34-85 Russian tank. Primed and painted with some colour modulation and weathered using only the airbrush. White stripe was done freehand. Used a lightened base colour to highlight all the raised parts. Given a flat coat and only have tracks on a few parts to fit. And there we go.
It's looking pretty sharp. I like that.
Yeah.
Although he said tonight he's having problems with the tracks, but
Did he?
I'm sure he'll overcome that.
Yeah. Loving the go faster stripe.
Hmm.
And it's quite straight to say he's done it freehand as well.
Yeah, that's good. It's good, Mark.
Yeah, great work as always. And what's this? Is this model number 9? He was telling us.
So I think so, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me.
Excellent work as always, Mark. Next up we have Lewis. Got this back on the bench. Can you guess what it is?
32
Come on,
late.
Lewis, tell us. Is he there?
Can you guess? Can you guess, Lisa?
Is it your nacelle that you're working on at the moment?
It is. It's one of them for the 132nd Lancaster.
Right, there you go.
It's just number.
Only recognise it from your showing earlier. Next up we have Stuart Tucker. Started a full-on build after a few quick projects and picked this one out on Sunday. Revel 172B17. Had a quick scan on internet for a paint job and find the Pathfinders had these in blue and grey. Or is it a blue-grey, grey-blue? Very nice.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm.
They do that in 132nd as well, don't they?
I don't know.
Memphis building it.
Work progress continues. Almost done. Friday will with some dry fitting of turrets and propellers and some glass. Oh gosh. It's still quite a big model to say it's 172.
Yeah, it's a big bomber, isn't it?
Yeah, I dread to think how big it must have been in real.
Yeah, it's a big bomber.
Some issues with the kit. Small parts are laden with flash and typical Revel mistakes, but on the outside they look okay. All hand painted like I do as I find it quicker. Use some old poly scale acrylics, dark grey mixed with Israeli blue. Very nice. Good grief.
Yeah, it's a nice kit. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a lovely paint job to say it's hand paint as well.
Yeah. And we have Len again. A Tamiya 135th M3A2 Scout car. Lend lease Soviet Army. My current project, the second vehicle for a diorama with the JS2.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Unusual.
Ooh.
Unusual shape. And next again we have Lewis. Nat got me this as a late anniversary present. Bob the Builder.
Don't forget the PE, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking into it.
Thanks, Steve, once again.
You're welcome. It's a lovely
Very
kit.
nice.
I love that kit.
So when are you starting that one then, Lewis?
Pass. I've got a few more to do before it. But I've even got a diorama in mind for it.
Another one from Lewis. A bit more work done on the 1/350th Tirpitz. I'll just
Yes.
Yeah.
Tirpitz.
Yeah.
I've said it right, have I?
Yeah.
That's the boat you're working on.
Ship.
Ship. Sorry. A big boat.
Is that turbines or the thingy bob?
No, that one's the Tirpitz. The Bismarck is the big 1/200 one.
His metal part works.
Yeah. I just that looked a bit like some sort of motor in the mount. Is that a motor in the mount?
No, that's it's main platform for the searchlights and the range finders for the guns.
Oh, right, okay. Like some sort of motor.
Do you mean the gold bit?
Yeah, the silver bit sticking out. Yeah, gold,
that's
silver,
the bit right on edge of
the yellow bit.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the hull where it sort of curves in underneath. That's placed on the deck of the actual Tirpitz, and then there's just a gap above where the superstructure is.
All right.
You're letting this side down though, Lewis. There's not much PE there.
That's like it's probably about 2 inches long, that complete plastic bit.
Oh, here we come. Here's the excuses.
That PE is made up of about 30 little bits, and it's a proper platform.
Okay. I'll let you off this once then. Still nowhere near Steve.
No. Steve's the master.
I don't think so.
Oh. What's
I don't
this?
think so.
It looks like it's dive.
My sub's gonna go dive soon. I think.
Very good. And talk of the PE king. Good grief. I take it the pencil's there for scale.
Yeah. So the magazines were a separate piece of PE which was folded, and then the magazine housing was a piece that was folded back to the brass barrels.
Yeah.
And then the bits on the left, which are counterweights on the front of the actual mounting, there's about 6 bits of PE there as well.
Good grief.
In each one. It's just a nightmare, man. And now I'm building the mount for the guns.
It'll all be worth it in the end.
So they say.
And we have Mark again. An hour and a half of bad language, shouting and fist thumping of the bench just to get one side of the tracks done today. Went step by step with the instructions and still 1 millimetre short.
Oh, no. God, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, I know there's been a few swear words in this house with Carl when he's doing canks, trying to get the tracks on. They either fit or they don't, and when they don't, it's like, yeah. It's looking good though, Mark.
Certainly is.
And we have Ian. As part of a 172 group build, I am doing a military Scammell Pioneer tractor unit. Like many fairground showman operators, I am converting it into a road train with scratch-built cargo van and living wagon. Chassis done and cargo van body complete so far. Oh, wow. Oh, good grief.
I'm looking forward to seeing that done. I've got a mate of mine, he's into all his steam engines, and he said that he's just bought a living wagon. And I can't see what it's, I don't know what a living wagon looks like. So I'll be watching that build, so I know what he's on about then.
Yeah. Good grief. I'm looking forward to seeing some more of that. And last but not least, we have Lynn. Finished Lego Space Shuttle Discovery and Hubble Space Telescope. It's huge and heavy.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
I love that.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, all these Lego builds. I keep looking at Lego now, but they're far too expensive, way out of my budget. If I got Lego, Carl would want the Lego Millennium Falcon, so it's like...
Oh, that's mega expensive. You need a mortgage for that.
I know, exactly. Oh, good grief. Absolutely love it, Lil. Fantastic. So... we'll scroll down a few here. See what we have. An update from Scott. Slow progress on this one. Next part of the video series coming soon. More grass.
Wow.
Oh, talking of track, looks like everybody's having issues with track today. Oh, good grief. Detail. I'm glad I didn't start that tank, because if I finished it, it'd be nothing like this. I'd be doing a Lewis Wibble.
It's a Lewis Wibble.
You know exactly what a Lewis Wibble is.
Dave, work in progress on the Whitley, going to take a lot of filler on the wing roots. Ooh. Now, I'm no good with planes, so somebody will have to tell us what it is.
So it's the Whitley.
Think so.
Is a Whitley
Yeah, it's World War II.
a World War II plane, is it?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
like a bomber or something?
yeah.
Or a passenger one?
It's a World War II bomber, I believe, that was taken over from, done a lot with the Navy.
Yeah.
My history might not be accurate, so don't quote me.
Yeah. And show David's alien, which I think is absolutely Brilliant. It's done a great job of this for how big they are. Absolutely great job. And I think that's it. Everything else is quite old. Thank you guys and girls for sharing.
Absolutely amazing work as always.
And there we go.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Not a problem.
We've got 18 people still watching us, so thank you very much, everybody. Have a nosy, see what's been going off in chat. Oops. Chancellor, there is no significance to the 22, just a unit marking.
Right, okay.
And Scott, the 22 would have been the vehicle number.
All right.
Scotty, looking good, Chancellor. Lynn, my eyes are real blurry and I haven't had a Dr. Pepper or sugar today. Yes, definitely. We need a little bit of sugar. Scott, let me know if you need help with the paint on the D9, Lewis.
Will do.
That doesn't mean you can send it to Scott.
Do a video with it. I'll build it, he paints it.
No.
I'll make it no secret, painting is not my favourite thing.
Little Dave has put, listen to Scott, Lewis. He is the master of sand and camel poo weathering. Lynn? Boy, I can't wait to start the Trumpeter 1350 USS Texas.
Texas.
And then she's put PE, shocked face. So I don't know if Lynn's got PE or she was admiring it in the group.
You've got to do PE with Texas. You're doing it when she was with the British fleet, though, the Royal Navy.
I'm sure your history is better than mine. And Little Dave has put, Huxley was the first RAF bomber to raid Germany the second day of World War II, dropping propaganda leaflets. Ah.
Thank you for that little bit of history.
Absolutely. And Lynn, 16 peeps watching and 14 thumbs up. Yes, please. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button. If you really feel the need to join the thumbs down club, then yeah, by all means, leave a thumbs down. But again, just send us a quick message and we'll see what we can do. Little Dave, Bomber Harry later said the only good it did was supply Germans with toilet roll.
Yeah, could
Wow.
have done with one last year then.
Oh, absolutely. After all craziness. Lynn, it's 101 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 Celsius. Heart.
Oh, goodness. It's been about 22 here, which is hot for Scotland.
It's about 26 years old.
I think what day was it? I picked the kids up from school one day last week, and it was probably a degree or so cooler, but the car was saying 31. When I picked the kids up, it's like, wow. Lynn, Lewis, I'm from Texas, so it's the USS Texas for me. And Scott, I think the USS Texas spent some time here in Scapa Flow with the home fleet.
Yep. During World War II, USS Texas was one of the battleships that was rented to the Royal Navy. Being it a older World War I ship, she was sent over to the Royal Navy to help with our war efforts before America joined the war. And then she was returned back to it, and she is the oldest surviving dreadnought class battleship.
Mm.
And she's a beauty, and she's in big trouble.
Why?
Because she's still kept in the water, but it's decay. The steel is corroding. So
right.
she's the one that they're trying the hardest to save, and I hope they do, because it's history. But she's in big trouble, bless her. Listen to me talking to her like she's a beautiful lady. She is a beautiful lady.
And all I expect nothing different from you when it comes to ships. Yes, I think. Are you up to a place to stop, Lewis, or do you want a bit longer before we do your section?
You're going to section me.
You don't get me. So I think, guys, we'll head over to Lewis's section, just so we're not at risk of running over too badly. Do you know how to do it?
Hmm?
Do you know how to do it?
Nope. I'm sure I can find out.
And while Lewis is getting that sorted, we've got Ross Medlock joined us. So good evening, all. So good evening, Ross.
Good evening, Ross.
And Lynn has put, we are fixing her up now for dry dock repairs.
Yeah, they're moving her as well, aren't they? They're moving her somewhere else. So, is that sharing?
Yeah, I see it.
Yes, so we'll hand over to Lewis to talk us through his name that thing.
So, my name that thing, they are all crafting bits.
Sorry?
So they're all crafting things, so they are something specific. I'm not entirely sure what type of crafting they are, but they all link to a famous movie. So there is a link to it.
Ah.
So the first one there we go. I'm sure Nat will do the countdown timer for it.
So what we're guessing, just what it is.
Yeah, what it is. You can have a guess what it's, how it's been made, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, so come on, guys, in chat. You've got a few minutes, so answers in the chat, please, what you think it is. And we've got Stuart Tucker straight in with a woodwork house.
Do I see you? What? I can't finish early.
And we've got Kevin Stevens with a doll's house.
Been through them.
And Chancer, a house with MDM, MDF, and balsa.
The brass at them.
Huh?
I'm getting fed up with the brass. It's so tiny and so small. It's like, look, I'm dealing with there. Look. Go on, you see him? Got there.
Is that like?
That's got to be stuck onto that. And that one's got to be stuck onto that. And that's the machine guns. That piece there. That is one piece. But
You wanted this?
yeah, I know I took on it. I know. I didn't realise how much piece was in it. We'll walk away for you.
Yeah.
So I should have gone above. Should have gone up there.
Oh, I can just feel the love and sympathy for you, Steve.
Thanks. Sorry, I forgot I wasn't on mute. Any idea?
We've got Lynn guessing a house. And you've got 40 seconds, guys. So get the last minute answers in, please.
It's a crafting thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tell us where you are.
Two of the guys didn't stop drinking till 12 today.
Seven, 6. And there's your time.
So just because I can choose this time, we'll start with Nat.
How did I know that was coming? I think I'm going to have to go along Kevin's lines and say a doll's house made out of wood.
Dan?
Hello.
Hello.
Helps if I turn mute on thing off, doesn't it?
Generally.
Well,
Yeah. I just worked that out all by myself.
Yay!
Elsa.
So what question again?
What's that?
What's that? It's a blurry picture.
Okay. Lisa?
I'm gonna say a doll's house. I did look at building one. They're usually MDF and dowel and balsa wood and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to go with that. It's a doll's house.
And Steve, come on, tell us what it is, Steve.
I say it's some form of doll's house, but I'm not a doll's house in what we traditionally know it. I'd say it's a kit built one, but not necessarily for a doll, but some form of something.
Okay. Now, and it is any last minute guesses?
Nope.
It is a house, and I think that is made out of card.
Oh,
That is
look
made
at that. That is beautiful.
Card and lollipop sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think it'd have been easier if you'd started with this picture.
There we go. Next one.
I don't like this when I'm the one guessing. What on earth? So your time has started, guys. So get your answers into that.
This one is a character.
And you say I'm cruel.
Taste to your own medicine.
Some answers. Lynn has put one of Jackie's crochet. Junk works. Scott, it's Dave's new house.
It'd be very roomy for him.
Kevin, a badger. Chancer, a crochet Donald Duck. Little Dave, Sean the sheep. And Jacqueline, one of Nat's knitting. Very much. You've divided people with this one. We've got a Mac joining us saying evening, everyone.
Evening, Mac.
Evening, Mac.
He's put, my guess is that Jackie will make that into a parrot. And Ross, a crochet manhood warmer, we'll say.
There's a chance that me and Ross Medlock are thinking on the same wavelength.
Oh, Lord. Stuart Tucker, Sean the sheep, Hessie and Bags. Last 15 seconds, guys, for any last minute guesses. And that's time.
Okay, I'm not one to hold a grudge or anything, so we'll start with Nat.
I think that's going to be the theme of the night.
Oh yes, I'm getting that sinking feeling tonight. I haven't got a clue. I know it's knitted. I have no idea. I'm going to have to go with Stuart and probably say Sean the sheep.
Okay. Dan.
You know when you were saying it were a bit cold in the nethers earlier?
Yeah.
I think you've gone hunting for a solution to the said problem of being cold in the nethers.
Okay. Nether's warmer. Lisa.
Did you say it was supposed to be a character?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to guess. I can tell it's knitted.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to guess Pingu, whatever you pronounce his name, the penguin. Something like that, yeah. Thankfully, my too old to watch that, but
My two don't know it. Steve, tell us what it is.
I think it's some sort of crochet or whatever Jackie does when she does them stuff things. And I think crochet. It's a bird of some kind. Could be a penguin or pungu or something like that.
Pungu.
Yeah.
Well, it is knitted, and it is a Lone Ranger.
oh gosh.
Technically, that could make me right.
I don't even want to know what. Wow. There's a horse in that picture.
That was good. That was because how you'd zoomed in, it looked like something completely different.
Yeah.
Right, now we've got to start thinking outside the box.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. So just started your time. Just quickly, Mac has put Nat and Lewis. It's Graham M here. Had to change my profile to avoid being mixed up with another Graham. Oh, not a problem.
Hello, Graham.
How are things in the south of France? And Scott's in with a Christmas tree. And Google is somebody's friend.
I don't think we can need Google for this one. Just see what you see.
Chance has gone a tin foil star on a Christmas tree. Jacqueline, a crochet star on top of a Christmas tree. Lynn's gone ditto what Chancer said. Last 40 seconds, guys, if you want to get your chats in.
I want to get your chats in.
If you want to get your answers in, sorry. Now's your time.
So, I'm not one to hold a grudge, and I think it's going to get a bit boring if we keep going to the same person. So we'll start with Nat.
Just before we do, we've got a couple more guesses. Little Dave has put, I know what that is. It's the tinfoil star from the top of Dan's tinfoil hat. And Ross has put Lewis Christmas tree for his truck. Yeah, I think I'm going to say the same. I'm going to say it's a star on top of a Christmas tree, but I'm going to say crochet for this one.
Dan.
I think it's the centerpiece of your mankini.
Thank you, Dan. Lisa.
I'm going to guess a tinfoil star on top of a crocheted Christmas tree.
And Steve, tell us what it is.
It's a star of some sort. I don't think it's on a Christmas tree. It's too obvious, but it's crocheted. No idea what.
Okay. It is crocheted Christmas tree. The next one.
It's cute. Just quickly as well, Lynn's put, after the show, I need to go outside and work on my car in the hot 101 Fahrenheit. Not, I'm staying inside.
So answers in chat. Give us a guess.
Lynn's baking with a carrot. And Graham Mack has put, that's a felt carrot.
Ooh, they might have a little disadvantage here. It is a character.
I know who it is now.
But I don't know whether they have it in America.
Yeah. I can guess what it is, but I can't for the life of me remember what its name is. Ah. I'm going to cheat. Yeah. Right, okay.
Chance has put a plucky carrot, then he's put Kevin. Kevin has put Kevin the carrot. Little Dave, Kevin the carrot. Lynn, Kahajit carrot.
Kajit.
That's it. Now that's 50 seconds, guys. Get your guesses in chat. And that's your time.
So, I don't want to be called predictable and everything, so Nat.
Kevin the carrot.
Dan.
Well, just for a change, I thought I'd think outside the box and go in a completely different direction to everybody else, and I'm going to say it's Simon the Swede.
Lisa.
Oh, it Kevin the Carrot.
Steve, tell us what it is.
Well, up until the point you say Lynn probably would have a clue, I had no idea. So, but then he made it obvious. Kevin the Carrot, or one of the characters from Lidl. Other supermarkets are available.
You might not get a plush toy carrot.
Yeah. It is Kevin the Carrot.
Looking sweet.
This is your last one, and I do apologise for the picture.
Oh gosh.
What the blazes is that?
What? I'm not that cruel.
I just think did a bit too much. I got carried away.
That could be absolutely bloody anything.
Is this a character again?
No, this is an animal of sorts. Go a bit more. It is a creepy crawly of some sort.
No, it isn't. Thank you. Oh, it is you, so I'll say I strongly suspect I know what it is. Chancer has put a cuddly cat. Stuart Tucker, a pom-pom badger.
No one told me I had to check the pictures before I did it.
Lynn, a spider. And we've got Jeff Candygram for Mongo in, so good evening.
Good
Evening, Jeff.
And he's also put, this looks like a nice doggy. Chance has put, or a knitted spider. And Ross is saying, well, it's definitely not a spider, lol. Kevin's gone a remote control spider.
If we please try this, the last one. I will next time endeavour to check the pictures before over.
Yes, please. Lynn's put, Gemma better not be lurking. Yeah.
So, being this is the last one, let's mix it up. Nat.
Well, my first thought was a spider when I saw it. I can't think. I'm going to say knitted.
Dan.
I think it's that dodgy rash off your left butt cheek.
Not going any further on that one. Lisa?
I'm thinking that it's some kind of a plush toy, like teddy bear type material. I'm going to go with a spider.
Okay.
I've got no idea.
Steve, tell us what it is.
A knitted spider or moth.
Okay.
Just quickly, we've got two guesses. Stuart Tucker, Finger Bob's Incy Wincy Spider. And Graham Mack, is it the alien?
Okay. Let me just put my finger on because I have to close my eyes for this one. It is a spider.
Yay!
Oh, and
That's quite cute, actually.
it's quite cute for a spider.
There we go. Can you name the film?
Well, we'll chance this straight in with Home Alone. Are you doing my little dance over there, are you? Stuart Tucker has put Die Hard 2. Toy Story from Kevin. Chancer has put Home, Lone Ranger. It was set at Christmas and Spider was dropped on Guy's face. And Lynn's put, I already forgot what the things were. And Little Dave's put, Lewis does Dallas. I wish Little Dave, but he is not that, he doesn't have that much taste.
I don't have that much time.
Oh, thanks, Little Dave. I've now got the Dallas theme tune stuck in my head.
Wait, there was a film tune to Debbie Does Dallas?
No, the theme tune to Dallas. Last time, Candygram has said Wild Wild West.
Okay. Nat.
I'm not 100% sure. Lynn's just put Go with Home Alone. I think I'm going to have to agree with Chancer because I can get some of it to fit with it, but I can't fit all of it.
Okay.
So Home Alone.
Dan.
I think it's that dodgy old movie that you were trying to show me the other night, and I said no at the time. But, so yeah, what was the title of it? Lewis Does Scarborough.
Won't go any further there. Lisa.
Yeah, I'm like everybody else. I'm thinking Home Alone, but it's like, yeah, I'm gonna stick with Home Alone.
Okay. Steve.
Yeah, it's obvious. Home Alone. The house, home, Lone Ranger, Lone. It's set at Christmas time. It's set at Christmas time. Kevin the carrot, Kevin, and that's Spider was dropped on the face.
Oh.
And I would just like to tell you that you are all right.
I'm going to say.
Yep, Steve got it. The house is a home. Lone Ranger, alone.
Oh.
Christmas tree is set at Christmas time. The Kevin McAllister, and the spider. Now, the only thing I remember about the spider was it escaped from its container, but I sort of closed my eyes every time the spider come on, so I didn't see much else of it.
Yeah. He put it up when the guy fell. One of the points where the curly-haired guy fell over.
Yeah.
The spider came crawling down and went on his face. Yeah, I freaked out then.
I just felt hungry.
Oh. So you've done it. So no, well done, Lewis. I have to admit that was quite good considering all the expletives that happened this afternoon. Trying to get something that you was happy with.
Great job, since it was your first go.
Thank you. I'll get better.
That's what worries me.
I thought we do historical things on when it's the gents, blokes, the guys. But you know, women don't really want historical things, do they? They want something
Easier.
Yeah.
Something fun.
Yeah. Yeah, unlike that, at least you can guess it. You know,
Bit rich after that spider.
people worked it out. You're having a wibble, Matt?
Of course not. No, I have to admit, like they said, good job, especially on your first one.
There is something we forgot to do, though. Can I do it now?
If you want. Which is...
It's time to guess the thing! The themabob! The themajig! The thing! Bring on the wibble!
Always want to press them buttons.
Oh dear.
Do you feel a bit happy now you've pushed the buttons?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
It's that Carl when he gets into my car if I'm driving. He's there fiddling with all the buttons.
Oh, tell me about it. That's exactly the same. She'll move the seat, she'll press the button, she'll take my phone off the Bluetooth and do this, that, and the other. She's only drove it down the street.
Yeah, because I cannot drive without music.
You was taught without music.
Exactly. Don't mean I like it. Oh no, I've got to have some sort of background music.
If I'm in the car on my own, yes.
And that does it with the kids in the back. I think that's they don't hear them scream.
It buys me some peace when they're singing along to either Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, or Greatest Showman. Anything for a peaceful drive. And Lynn's off. Okay, y'all, I'm going to take a nap. I'm very tired. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. So bye-bye or night-night. Great show. Night, Lynn.
Right there.
Night, Lynn. Take care.
And hopefully we shall see you very soon. Gems are stuck together. And little Dave's also off. He's put night all off to bed, up at 5 a.m. for work.
Good night, Dave.
Night,
Night, Dave, and we'll see you soon.
See you later, mate.
So, right, guys, we're coming up to 10:15. So I think if we saw it with you three, I think I'm going to start wrapping it up for the night. I think the heat knocked you a bit for 6 today again. Are you putting your dress on or not?
No.
I thought you was putting your dress back up.
What an idiot.
Oh. And Steve just took his camera for a moment, so we'll start with So we'll start with Dan. So how have you gotten on tonight?
Not so bad. I'm not sure anything that I've done will show up on camera, but I'm mostly just putting in little stains, for
Panel lines.
yeah, and rust streaks. It looks oddly blue on the camera, but when I'm looking at it with all the naked eyeballs in my head and that one that fell out earlier, it looks more of a grey colour.
It looks like a grey blue.
Yeah, it is kind of odd.
Yeah, and even the paint on your hand, it looks more of a blue twinge.
That's definitely white and grey, but I can never remember where I've put me. The kitchen towel stuff that you're meant to use for dry brushing. I put it in a safe place, and it's so safe that I can never find it. So I always end up one hand that's half painted.
Oh my word. And Steve, how have you got on tonight?
Quite difficult to see there, but I've attached the magazines to the guns.
Ooh, let's not have a twangage.
And it's not going to focus. Oh, there you go.
Oh wow.
That's 2 bits P there. 1 piece is folded. Folded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And the other one is folded 3 times just to put the magazine into. And then I've started on the mount for the guns. Coming now a lot. But it's
wow.
it's there.
That's tiny.
It's got to have a scope on it, and then the scopes to go on the sides as well.
Good grief.
But yeah, that's it. I've just cut off the bits which I need to add on, and then I can't find them.
Yeah, I think Stuart's matching our thoughts. Crikey, no one breathe.
Yeah.
Excellent job, Steve.
Thanks.
Don't sneeze.
Lisa, how have you got on tonight, my dear?
Well, I managed to finish the next portion, and I've started on the next bit. So hopefully this weekend I might get that section finished.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's coming on. I'm starting to get tired now though, so So yeah, quite pleased with that.
Good. Lewis, what have you been up to?
Well,
Changing pants.
yeah, I have put the covers on.
Oh, hold on, is it just that bit you've done?
Yeah. You see?
There.
Oh.
Oh, bring it back. There.
So I put the covers on for the exhaust. There isn't going to be any exhaust in because I need the air to go in to cool the motor down. So I'm leaving the actual exhausts off and the motor will fit in. But these bits that are stuck on the inside are a bit too protruding a bit too far in and it's pushing the sides out. So I'm just cutting them off, just chiseling them down a bit so the motor will fit in and hold at the front. Yeah, that's all I've done.
A couple of comments just before we head off. Stuart Tucker, well done gang, worked well again tonight. Chancellor, thank you for another fun Saturday night. Kevin, night guys, been a long day in the cave, 8 o'clock this morning until now. Thanks all for a great evening. Jeff, thanks for the live stream. Take care, everyone. And Graham Mac, good night, guys. It's been a big birthday weekend. Catch you later. Oh, I hope you had
Happy birthday.
a super amazing birthday. I'll bring it back up. So yes, guys, like I said, we're going to wrap it up for this week's Saturday Night Crèche. We're not sure at the moment what's happening next week, whether it's going to be ladies, gents, or a bit of both. But keep an eye out and something will be posted later in the week. So for now, guys, it's a big, massive thank you and a night from us, and we'll see you all soon. So, night.
Night.
Bye.